Greetings, thanks for joining me. So this week I'm still on my boat and I've set up a money altar, and I'm going to show you how to do or light a candle for your own money work, or perhaps you have a friend that could do with some cash and you'll light a candle for them. So it's a really easy spell to do, but it's a really nice spell to get started before you do any other work or in conjunction with some other work that you're doing. So let's get started. Now firstly, you're going to write a petition, and on that petition you're going to really clearly state what you want. You've got to be really specific when you're writing a petition. Now I've just written this petition on a little post-it note. It's for someone else, for a part of a spell, and that was part of a mojo bag actually. But if you're writing it for yourself, you could write it on parchment paper or some sort of paper that you feel is special to you. Otherwise you can just use post-it note paper like me, but don't make it general and lofty like I want $1 million. Get quite specific and say something that would really benefit you now if you had it. And it's not amount of money that would benefit you, it's something that the money can buy that's going to help you. This is the difference between your money magic being successful and your money magic not being successful. I'll explain why actually. Because when you go into a state of visualization, you have to really see the result of what this spell is going to bring you. So if you're thinking about just money, that's not actually visualizing how that money is going to change your life. However, if you haven't paid your electricity bill and you don't have enough money to pay your electricity bill, if the electricity was turned off, well then you're not going to be even watching this video right now, but that would impact you a lot. So if you wrote your petition saying whatever your name is, and then exactly what you need, I need my electricity, I need money to pay my electricity bill by such and such a date, otherwise my electricity will turned off, it would really benefit me, blah blah blah, whatever you want to say on one square of paper. But you have to get really specific. So I hope that makes sense and is going to change the way a couple of you are thinking about money spells and money magic. Now when we're thinking about candles for money spells, sure, you can actually use green candles. Green candles are traditional in the West because our money, or the US money, is, love the smell, it's scented. The US money is green, and so a lot of authors that have been big in the Wicca, witchcraft and occult fields are from the US, or their books are more known, if you like, and their money is green, so they associate the candle for money magic with green. But traditionally, we think about money magic in terms of silver and gold. And so it's really up to you how you want to play this out. Remember, it's all about you, but I'm going to be using gold candles for this light setting session. Now, what we do with the candles is that we dress the candle in an appropriate oil, such as money oil, money drawing oil, Jupiter oil, or even some spearmint oil. I like to also use cinnamon oil. Just on that, you could also use crown of success oil if it was to do with a work that you wanted to bring in money from other source or have success over something, and it could be a financial reason. You might use the crown of success oil. But choose an oil and maybe a herb that's appropriate to your situation. For example, Jupiter's consecration, that's really good for abundance and generosity. So this could be, you could actually oil your candle and then roll the candle in Jupiter's consecration to actually bring you that success that you need with your finances or wealth and so forth. So on the candle, you might want to inscribe the candle with different symbols or sigils that actually are going to draw on the energy from money. So you could use basically the sigil of Jupiter, if you like. You could draw money signs, in whatever currency you're in. If you want, you could write success. So after you inscribe your candle with words or sigils or whatever you want to put on it, that's when you anoint your candle with oil. And then after that, you could also roll it into incense that you feel like is going to be beneficial as well. To actually anoint the candle, so what we're going to do here is, once you've got the oil, you're going to hold the base of the candle towards your body and rub the oil and rub the oil on from the top to the base. So you're drawing it towards you. So bringing something towards you, bringing the money towards you, bringing the success towards you. And as you're doing that, you're thinking about the success of the operation, the success of the ritual. Think about the outcome and what you want. So because this is for a client, I'll be thinking about what I want the client's outcome to be. Next, you place your petition under the candle. And I've got 2 petitions under these 2 candles. And now what you're going to do is invoke whatever spirit or whatever energy that you want to invoke in order to create energy for the ceremony. Now, to draw on energy for this spell, I'll be calling on the energy of Jupiter, and I've got elements of Jupiter here, such as the blue candle. However, you don't have to do that. You can draw on whatever energy source that you like. So perhaps you're doing sex magic, and so you'll do a sex magic ritual to help create the energy that you need to do the spell casting. Perhaps you're going to call on a demon and have a demon's energy. What I'm doing is actually, I've got Bune here, so I've got Bune's sigil, and I've got the sigil of Jupiter. So I'll be calling on those 2 elements for this spell. Once again, you do whatever that you like. Light the candles. And you call on whatever energies that you decide to use, whether that's a demon or a deity, whether it's planetary magic, whatever you decide to do, you're going to call on those energies. And so take whatever time you need right now to call and draw on those energies, to raise energy, to give extra power to your spell. So what I'm going to do now is call on the energies. The energy of Jupiter, I'm calling on the demon Bune, and I'm going to take my time and meditate and focus on bringing those elements, those energies into this space. Now let the candle burn and observe how it burns. If it keeps going out, then it may indicate a rough time with that issue. If it starts smoky and then burns clear, it may indicate that some unwanted consequences will happen at first, but then eventual success. You also want to watch out for the patterns and images in the candle wax, and use your divination skills to interpret these. Spirit is telling us something here. look at the other candle. So see, we're getting a real message with that candle. So if you were going to be here all day, you would let that candle burn down to completion. However, if you're going to leave a candle like this, that's not a great idea. You never know what spirit might do, as shown here, right? This is burning down absolutely crazy, and the same one with the same time is significantly different. So there's a message being said right there. And so that's essentially it. That's how basic it is, just to light a candle with a petition so you can actually start drawing on what you want.